What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that every San Antonio Spurs fan has been waiting for: potential trade targets to help Victor Wembanyama finally get the support he deserves. The Spurs have shown flashes of brilliance this season, but it's clear they need more experienced talent around their young superstar. With the NBA trade market heating up and several teams heading toward fire sales, there are some big names and perfect fits that could elevate the Spurs instantly. So today, we're breaking down 3 top trade targets the Spurs should chase to build a stronger cast around Wemby. Let's get into it. Segment 1, 0:30 to 2:30, setting the scene, Spurs' current situation. The Spurs entered the 2025-26 season with renewed optimism after Victor Wembanyama's breakout rookie campaign. The 7 feet 4 inches phenom has taken a massive leap forward, showcasing elite two-way ability, better offensive polish, and a growing leadership presence. But while Wemby's ceiling looks unlimited, the rest of the roster still feels like a work in progress. San Antonio has tons of young pieces: Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and Keldon Johnson, but they're missing that reliable veteran playmaker or scorer who can ease Wembanyama's offensive burden. The result? Close games slipping away, inconsistent offense, and long stretches where Wemby has to do everything himself. Luckily for the Spurs, the upcoming trade window could be the perfect chance to fix that. Several struggling teams around the league are preparing for fire sales, meaning players who could perfectly fit San Antonio's timeline and system might be available at a discount. The key question: who are the right targets to help this young squad take the next step? Segment 2, 2:30 to 4:30, trade target number 1, Malcolm Brogdon, the smart veteran floor general. First up, Malcolm Brogdon. The veteran guard currently playing for the Portland Trail Blazers has quietly been one of the most reliable and intelligent point guards in the league. With Portland focusing on youth and long-term rebuilding, Brogdon could become one of the first players on the trade block. For the Spurs, Brogdon is exactly what they need: a steady hand who can run the offense, take care of the basketball, and provide leadership on and off the court. His ability to manage pace, hit open threes, and make the right read fits perfectly alongside Wemby. Last season, Brogdon averaged around 15 points and 5 assists while shooting over 44% from beyond the arc, numbers that would instantly upgrade San Antonio's offense. He's also a proven closer, capable of keeping the team composed in crunch time. Adding Brogdon wouldn't just help Wembanyama, it would also make life easier for Sochan and Vassell, allowing them to focus more on their natural scoring instincts instead of forced playmaking. Brogdon's veteran presence could be the bridge between a young core and consistent winning basketball. Segment 3, 4:30 to 6:30, trade target number 2, Jerami Grant, the versatile forward and perfect Wemby partner. Next on the list is another Blazer, Jerami Grant, one of the most underrated forwards in the league. Grant is a legitimate two-way weapon, capable of guarding multiple positions, stretching the floor, and contributing 18 to 20 points a night. Imagine a front court of Victor Wembanyama and Jerami Grant, long, athletic, and impossible to score on. Defensively, they would terrorize opposing offenses, and offensively, Grant's shooting would give Wemby the space he needs to dominate the paint. Grant's contract is hefty, but that could work in the Spurs' favor. With cap flexibility and draft capital, San Antonio can afford to absorb his salary if it means pairing Wemby with a battle-tested veteran who fits the timeline. Grant's experience playing in different systems, from Denver to Detroit to Portland, shows he can adapt easily. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective, and his unselfish approach would fit perfectly in Greg Popovich's system. Adding Grant could finally give Wemby that reliable forward partner, someone who can switch defensively, hit open shots, and take pressure off the young star when the double teams come. Segment 4, 6:30 to 8 o'clock, trade target number 3, D'Angelo Russell, a playmaker with star power. Finally, we've got D'Angelo Russell, a name that might raise some eyebrows, but hear me out. Russell, currently with the Los Angeles Lakers, has found himself in and out of trade rumors all season. While his role in LA has fluctuated, his talent and offensive creativity are undeniable. For the Spurs, Russell would bring something they desperately need: shot creation and swagger. He's a pick-and-roll maestro who could form a dangerous duo with Wembanyama. His passing in tight spaces and ability to score off the dribble would open up a new dimension for San Antonio's offense. Russell is a rhythm player, and Popovich's structured system could actually bring out his best version: a disciplined, focused scorer who thrives when surrounded by shooters and elite defenders. Financially, the deal could make sense if the Spurs are willing to part with a future first-rounder or an expiring contract. With his ability to drop 25 on any given night, Russell could be the offensive engine that finally allows Wembanyama to play off the ball more often, reducing his workload and increasing his efficiency. Segment 5, 8 to 9 o'clock, how these moves help Wembanyama and the Spurs' future. Each of these trade targets brings something different to the table: leadership, scoring, or defensive balance, but the common goal is the same: build the right support system for Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs don't need to rush into contending immediately, but they do need to create a stable environment where Wemby's talent can flourish. Adding veterans like Brogdon or Grant gives the team much-needed maturity and direction, while a wild-card move for someone like D'Angelo Russell injects star power and creativity into the mix. Popovich has always valued intelligent, team-oriented players, and all three fit that mold in their own ways. With the right additions, San Antonio could transform from a developing team into a serious Western Conference sleeper by the All-Star break. Segment 6, 9 to 9:45. What the Spurs must give up, and why it's worth it. The Spurs have plenty of assets to work with: young players, expiring deals, and multiple first-round picks. Making a move for one or more of these players wouldn't jeopardize their rebuild, it would accelerate it. Trading for Brogdon or Grant wouldn't cost them their top prospects, while a move for Russell might take one valuable pick, but that's a fair price to pay for a proven playmaker. In short, the Spurs are in a rare position. They can improve now without sacrificing the future. Outro, 9:45 to 10 o'clock. So there you have it. 3 top trade targets the San Antonio Spurs should chase to help Victor Wembanyama and turn this young core into a true contender. Whether it's the veteran IQ of Malcolm Brogdon, the two-way versatility of Jerami Grant, or the offensive spark of D'Angelo Russell, one thing's clear: Wemby deserves help, and the Spurs have the tools to make it happen. What do you think, Spurs fans? Which of these players should San Antonio go after first? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA updates and trade analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here on the channel.